All right, so because I am the genius that I am, and pretty much a European expert, let's go ahead and lock in. Don't forget, like and subscribe.
This is Guess the Language Europe edition, where myself and Chunks will be going up against a language expert. Here's how it's going to work.
Someone will walk in and say a line in their native language.
Hej, jag heter Sander Turian och jag har aldrig smakat något så bra.
The two teams
Holding
will
that
be able to
shades,
ask
man.
one question each. The language expert will make their guess in secret, while our team will pin our guess on where we think the language is from on the map behind us. But the catch is, some of the languages might be absolute waffle. Every language you get right is worth 3 points, or if both teams get it wrong, it's 1 point for the closest guess. But now, let's introduce the teams.
We're screwed.
And that's because we're absolutely screwed. I've never felt this inferior in this video in my life, genuinely.
That's gonna be easy.
Don't worry.
My name is Peter Coles, and I speak 25 languages, mostly from Europe, all of which I show off on my Instagram and TikTok at Peter Coles Languages.
Okay, so would you say that...
So we just be making up languages and shit? Because how did he get 26? Like, what are we talking about here?
You can speak Danish?
Så nu kan jeg tale på dansk. Forstår du dansk? Forstår du ikke?
Oh, you don't speak Portuguese, though.
Não falo português. Não entendo.
Spanish, what about Spanish?
No hablo para nada.
Russian?
Да, дома я говорю на русском.
you know what?
What?
Это нормально. Я дома с украинской девушкой.
Yeah, but I know, I got it.
He doesn't even have to, like, take a second.
I already, Nico knows European countries aren't my forte. This is going to be a long day for us.
Well, let's find out. And this is our sentence for today. I've never had a better tasting sweet than shades.
That's true. Well, that is true.
I've never had a better tasting sweet than
That's
shades.
a fact, I like that.
What about you?
What shades?
I'm sure we're about to find out.
about to find out, yeah. There we go.
Find out. Let's bring in our first linguist. Oh my gosh.
I mean, we're talking about, like,
ceva
you know.
atât de dulce ca shades.
Can I test that? Oh
my God.
Thank you so much.
Girl, we can have one?
Oh my.
Let me see if she's telling the truth, because I know she says something that's the best sweets.
Oh, she's
I
telling
need
the
to
truth.
hear that again.
They good?
Why was one of the words in English?
Oh, these are the greatest sweet I've ever had in my life. What's your favorite?
Forte bine.
Yeah, good one. Fuerteventura. What does that mean? So you forgot about what you said? You just said something.
Sorry, I was so distracted by the sweet.
It's delicious.
And you spoke to her in her language?
Yeah. Which one is it?
Yeah.
Got him.
I don't like it.
It definitely sounds like
already.
somewhere around Spanish.
Someone more.
Let me just get a couple.
I think I'm a
Shades are
good.
easily the best tasting sweet in the world. I guess we have to ask a question, but you...
I'd go like right up in here. Ooh, excuse me. Probably by Italy. No, because they start getting like more like throat in their language up in here. It's like up in here somewhere. It's either Portugal. No, not Portugal. What is this? Chat, what is this place in between France and Spain? And this up here.
You
Yeah?
don't really need one.
No, I don't need a question.
You wanna
You can have two questions.
You sure?
That's fair. Well, I like it.
That's
That's
fair.
fair. If you don't need that question, you give it to us.
Yeah. Well, you might help me, you see.
Okay.
You already know.
Cloudy.
Yeah. Me and,
I never heard
me
of
and
that.
Chunks, we were revising for this video, and we've been looking into the currencies of European countries, so I'm hoping this will come
Clutch.
If she says euro, then we're What is your country's currency?
Leu.
That was Romania.
Romania.
That was Romania.
That's smiling, boy!
See, so I was basically right.
Don't try to change up as well. I thought it was Lou. It's Lou.
All right,
You go first.
Nah, because I said they have more throat in their voice. See, if it was a guy, I would have got it immediately. She has a softer voice.
Yeah, you go.
Narrow down.
Yeah.
Well, it could be one of two countries, but I think I know which one.
Okay, you locked in?
Yeah, locked in.
All right, well, in that case, I think it's our turn.
All right, let's do this.
To guess where we think she's from. And luckily, we did some research, like Nico said before the video, and heard that Leo is actually from
Romania. What have you locked in, Peter?
I have locked in Romania.
It's good scenarios, yeah? The fact we don't know the right answer yet, but we're just happy because we got to say with Peter.
So it is Leu. This is the old fashioned, or kind of how we know it. But Ron is the newer version.
Yeah, we would have done.
We would have been in the bin.
Yeah.
But in that
What
case,
is Ron? I've never
we both
heard of
said
that.
Romania. Where are you from?
I'm from Romania.
Yes, come on. on, we've done it.
Last
Well
minute
done.
research,
That's
man.
actually
There we
amazing.
go. You've met your match here.
I have.
Yeah, you really met your match. Well, Andrea, thank you so much. Thank you for the sweets as well.
They're so
It tastes
confident after that
absolutely
one question.
amazing. Look, peace out. Goodness me. The scores are now 3-3. We're even. So let's bring in our next linguist.
Your eyes are ridiculous.
Hej, jag heter Sander Turian.
Oh my
Och jag har
god.
aldrig smakat något så gott som shades.
It's incredible.
Fuck, I don't even know what he said.
Not even saying anything, guessing already.
I already know.
So he has to be some type of Celtic?
Do you know?
I'm going to ask a question.
That means you got him a little bit.
Let's go.
So if you were to say I am in your language, would you spell the word I with an E or an A?
There is an A in the word, but I wouldn't start it with E.
No, you wouldn't start it with an A. But there's an A in it. I thought it sounded like two languages that are very similar, but his answer is, I think...
about. Yes. Yeah. I think it's that.
I've got 2 questions which can decipher this and decipher
The other one. Yeah.
Does your country give the UK Christmas trees every year?
Not that I'm aware of.
See, that's a hard. No, but that means not that I'm aware of. It means we can ask a different question.
Not that I'm aware of.
I want to hear yes, no.
Shall I
What
do
is
this
that?
one?
Do that
What-
one.
what is-
You might not, but yeah, do that one. You have to.
Christmas
Is it a
trees?
tradition to watch Donald Duck on Christmas in your country?
It is.
That's the thing.
Lagom? I speak the language.
That's mental. Bro, chill out, bro, because you might not know it, bro.
I might not know it. Listening to what you're saying now.
Yeah, you need to chill, bro.
Legum.
Ak, you don't.
Is it lagom? Legum?
Lagom.
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 No, he doesn't know, man.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to guess.
I'll teach you.
Yeah, you
don't
teach
worry.
me later.
Yeah, don't worry.
I don't think he knows it, man. I just, you know, off the off chance, hopefully he don't know it.
There's
I'm
no
still
way.
trying to think he's human. You know what? Go on, you go and do it.
I'll have a think. Right, I couldn't decide between Norway and Sweden, but I asked him how to say I in his language, and in Swedish it's spelled J-A-G. So that gives me the idea that it is Swedish.
So, Nico, based on aesthetics, when he came in, what were we thinking?
We were thinking his eyes piercing
We don't got
blue.
no Swedish homies in the
Almost
chat.
like one of my favorite TV shows, Vikings. Ragnar Lothbrok, the brightest blue eyes there is, and that's what you have, my friend. So that's all automatic what we were thinking. Chunks heard Scandinavian in there, the way in which
it
he
was
was
very
speaking.
Scandinavian.
So then we were kind of set on Scandinavia between Norway and Sweden. The best decipher between Norway and Sweden was the fact that Norway give Christmas trees and Sweden watch Donald Duck every Christmas. So we asked the question, you said you watched Donald Duck, which means we're locking in Sweden.
That was great. That was a great decipher. We could be wrong. They watch it in Finland. We don't know.
Yeah, they might do, but then the nail in the coffin is when I said lagom to him. Lagom basically means, like, there's no word for it in the English language. So Peter, what have you locked in?
I've locked in.
Please.
Please be no.
Sweden.
Ah, why do you lock in Sweden?
Because I asked him how you say I in his language, which I think is jag. And if he was Norwegian, you spell it with an E. But if you're Swedish, you spell it with an A. So I went with Sweden.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we have all locked in Sweden. Xander?
So you telling me there's a bunch of niggas with eyes like that in Sweden?
Come on.
I can't lie, Nico cut through with that one.
No, that was team effort. You heard Scandinavian.
Yeah.
You narrowed it
What?
down to these two.
I knew.
And I
can tell the Scandinavian accent. The language, you know what I mean?
And with lagom, just to explain to these guys,
shit's
that
not
we
crazy?
speak Swedish. Could you explain what lagom means?
So as you said, lagom is kind of like the Three Little Bears. It's like Goldilocks, it's just right. When something is lagom, it's just right.
Just right. Yeah, but there's no word for that in the
Of course, in the English.
dictionary. You have to use two, just and right, instead of lagom. So yeah, no. Well, thank you so much, Xander. All right, well, you know what you do,
blonde
the
hair
honest
and
stuff.
blue eyes.
Let's bring in the next linguist.
Competition
Wait
over
before
there
the
is
next
gotta be
language comes
crazy.
out. You guys should really subscribe if you haven't already. I heard it gives you 100 years of good luck, so subscribe and like the video as well.
Y'all better go get them years,
Back to
man.
the video.
100 years is lit.
Ich habe noch neu Sramale Mamaliga Shade.
got it.
We got it?
Yeah. You don't know what language that is?
No. I think I got a region.
Okay, how about this? We ask a question. Sorry, could you put your hands on your ears? Sorry, just give us a moment.
There's a waffle like this. Oh, you know? Yes. I always forget it. What I'm saying is,
Okay, so we just, no matter what he says, we're like, okay, fine. All right, that's what we're gonna do. We are sweet door. Chunks, you lead it.
is your country's national animal a deer?
He knows we got it.
Bro, how? How are they so good?
Okay, it's your question.
How do you say thank you in your language?
Snoot.
Okay.
Please,
Snoot.
if you lock in.
Lock in, yeah.
Good luck. Good
Thank
luck.
you very much.
All right, yo, you lead this one.
All right, so just before we lock in, say that sentence again.
شعب النخنوي سرمالة مملكة الشعب شهيد.
That there, yeah?
Shad shit.
It could be a language, but for me,
It's like
it just
a,
didn't
it's
really
like he
sound
put
that
in
much
like some type of like
aesthetically.
Arabic
Give
in
me the
there.
European vibe.
Nokhnoi.
Yeah, you can keep doing that, brother, yeah? Because you're Somali, yeah?
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, I don't know no Somalis in Europe that are claiming that
Waffle
they're from
means
somewhere.
that
You
it's
know what I mean? If you
nothing.
were Somali, you would just say you're Somali. So, in my opinion,
Waffle just
that
means
didn't
bullshit.
sound like a language, and we forgot the concept of the whole show, which is, of course, language, or it can sometimes be waffle. So, for that reason, we have locked in waffle.
So I understood the first part of what he said, which was German.
Yes, that's what he said as well.
But the second part
Damn, it
made
was
absolutely
German?
no sense to me. And thank you in German is definitely not Snut. I am going for
German!
waffle.
Ah, it's heartbreak, man.
He's good.
We obviously went for waffle. Peter has gone for waffle. Mustafa, what were you speaking?
Yes. You know, we're free for free, but we're devastated. That was our chance.
Yeah, because I mean, we need a chance to like get away from him. Do you know what I mean? So wait.
So the first bit was German.
Yeah.
The middle bit, Sarmala Mamaliga, are Romanian dishes. And then the last bit, yeah.
Waffle.
Shahid.
So wait, where are you from?
Somalia.
So why do you know German and a bit of? Why do you know that stuff?
Because I speak Dutch as well. I'm originally from, I was born in the Netherlands.
Utrecht?
Hey?
Utrecht?
Breda, not Breda.
No, Schneek.
Oh wow. What the hell?
So, well, thank you, Mustafa.
You're welcome, man.
And enjoy those sweets. Well, let's bring in our next linguist. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble now. Oh, this is a shame.
This is where we lose.
I nikad nisam probala bolji slatkiš od šejca.
She looks like that lady on TikTok that be making like the
I've got a
coffee.
question.
You know what I'm talking about?
Feel free.
The
How do you
glasses.
say now in your language?
Sada.
Yeah.
Bro, he be knowing.
You're thinking...
It's got a little Russian twang to it. I'm not saying it's Russian, but it does sound a bit. Look, they're all nodding their heads, so they're saying fair play. You know what I mean?
I spent a lot of time in the region of Croatia, Serbia.
Yeah.
Right? I heard a lot of people. I was there for weeks.
Yeah. This is not my region, brother. Genuinely. Like, I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Only way I can differentiate is capital cities, but that's like the emergency card.
Serbia is not in the European Union. Croatia is in the European Union. Bosnia,
Can't tell you, brother.
I believe it's in the European Union. I think so. Is your country in the European Union?
Nope.
Thank you.
But also Bosnia isn't in the European Union.
You know what I just clocked as well? They all speak the same language, so he actually didn't know what it was. They all speak
Like
the same language.
he didn't know automatically.
Yeah,
That's why you got out that quick.
Oh, we helped him. We helped him.
Wait, but he asked him.
No, but
he asked him what language do you speak to say that word? So
Psychology-wise, if she was Bosnian, she wouldn't have told us that Bosnia wasn't in the European Union. She wouldn't have told, but she clarified.
Right, I think the language is Serbo-Croat, and they said that her country is not in the EU, so I'm going with...
I've actually spent a lot of time in Serbia. I spent weeks there when I was trying to go to a country called Liberland. So myself and Chunks have locked in Serbia, please. Now let's find out what Peter's locked in.
I think the language is Serbo-Croat. I didn't know which country exactly she was from, but thank you for your question, because now I think she is from Serbia. She also said Bosnia also isn't, which gave me the sign it's probably not Bosnia. I think she's Serbian.
Oh my God, why are you not gassed?
Because we let.
Who's we? It's you, because you were the guy. You're smart. You should have read him and said, "But you're lucky." What would you have said? What would you have genuinely? If we didn't give that question, what would you have said?
I'd have gone Croatian.
See, this is why he should
This
look
thing
in
is
before.
genuinely
We're
tight.
not language experts. Oh, you know,
we could be wrong.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, we could both be
I don't know
wrong.
where she's
No, because he understands the language.
Yeah, I know.
But I knew that they all speak the same language. I said that, but I didn't clock that he was bluffing. Well, Ellie, what language are you speaking?
It's so sick how they get into this
Oh,
so
that was the
deep,
one.
bro.
That was
the one to get.
That was your chance to get ahead.
That was the way to get.
You know what that is?
Where
That,
will you lead?
genuinely, that was the one we should have won. That was the one
they
we should have
tie
won.
this-
Could I at least have a sweet cheer me up?
It was perfect. You're right. I'll take one.
Oh, there we go. That has cheered me up. We're even. We're
12-12.
Well done, bro.
Have any of you guys tried the shades yet,
See ya.
chat?
What did you think of the sweets, Ellie?
Yeah, great.
You think they're good?
Yeah, they're nice.
Oh,
Strawberry,
thank you.
best.
Wow, amazing.
Want to try them for yourself? We've got 3 mouth-watering flavors: straight up strawberry, the originals, and tropical blast.
can't wait till you can
Shades
order it
officially
online.
drops on May 21st, aka Domination Day, because we're taking over the sweet game. Head over
you
to
can go online.
shadesbynico.com for all the juicy details, and don't forget to snap
but
a pic of your shades
can you
pack,
buy it
just like
online,
this,
or
and tag me on
is it
socials.
only in
now
the-
let's get back to the video.
Well, can we please bring in the next linguist?
Nope.
Shades upro gembelik ampeti argamisinchia.
Yeah, okay,
Come on.
What?
I'm out.
Where is he talking now, man?
It's gotta be
Would you like to
turkey.
ask a question?
No, I'll give you 2 this time.
Oh yeah. No.
No way. Oh, okay. Okay, well, we could ask, is it
Oh, does it border Turkey?
border Turkey? Yes.
Does your country border Turkey?
Oh, but is it not
Told
turkey?
you, bro. Look.
Fuck!
Look, I'm telling you.
Oh, I was close though. I was close. That guy's
He
got to
gave you
count
that
for
little
something.
ambiguous vibe. But that, now it's long because it's Georgia, Armenia.
Nah, okay, yeah, we're in.
Bro, it's Armenia. I'm telling you, it's Armenia.
Okay, so what's it?
By the way, the second he walked in, I wrote Armenia.
Vegetarian, just ask.
Is Henrik Mkhitaryan from your country?
No.
Georgia.
We have got Georgia. I'm telling you now, if we have got Georgia, then Chunks needs to rename himself language expert of the world. All right, well, would you like to lock
I'll
in?
lock in an answer. Right, I understood the first word he said, so I am locking in.
This is all you.
Oh, wow.
So it could be wrong. I could be wrong, but you said it borders Turkey. Yeah, and for me,
Did he go
I don't think
Ukraine,
Azerbaijan
chat?
borders Turkey. I think it's going to be either Georgia or Armenia. Then thanks to you gave us a second question. I asked, does Henrik Mkhitaryan play for your team? Football question. He said no, which means it's going to have to be Georgia. If it's not Georgia, I don't care anymore, innit? So we are going to lock in Georgia.
You're actually quite lucky because this tiny little bit of land here is also Azerbaijan, and it has a tiny little border with Turkey that you can't see on the map. So Azerbaijan does border Turkey, technically.
So it could be Asia.
Oh.
Could be Asia.
Azerbaijan.
Could be Asia.
Well, although Azerbaijan does border Turkey, I agree with you, and I think it is Georgian.
Oh,
And what, Georgian's a language.
Georgian's language, yeah.
damn.
And he understood it, which means that means you've definitely done this.
Regardless, we're not moving away from each other.
No, but he should have moved away from us here. If you told me Georgian before, I would have said we're never getting that ever.
Hopefully, because I just based it off the fact that he looks like he's from that region. Where are you from?
The second you mentioned football, it was an easy one. I'm from Georgia.
Oh my God.
Wow. Bro, they're so good.
I can't believe you've done this.
You had a great Euros, by the way.
Thank you very much.
He knows. I could tell it was gas.
Bro, Mohamed
I'm as gassed as
Dashvili.
you are, so yeah.
How do you pronounce Mohamed Dashvili?
Mamardashvili?
Yeah, and then Kvaratskhelia.
I actually don't know how his full name goes, but I think it's Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, David.
Kvaratskhelia.
Take care, bro.
Go on.
Mad
Big
love.
up, man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, David. Wow, we're
We're learning.
getting educated as well here. It's great.
Well, we're going to get educated from somewhere we're drawing with because it's 15-15. And I think we're doing it.
No. That was incredible. Georgia is absolutely incredible. Oh my God. All right, well, let's bring in the next linguist.
Ja mä en ole koskaan saanut parempaa karkkia kuin Shades.
How are you feeling?
Okay.
Yeah.
Between 2 languages right now.
Okay.
Would you like to ask?
Decide. I'll ask a question. How do you say 1, 2, 3 in your language?
1, 2, 3.
Are you confident?
I'm confident now, so I couldn't decide between 2 languages.
understand.
So I asked that question to differentiate.
How about this? Before
Like, when he was saying I and he was saying it's JAG, is he talking about like the letter I, or is he talking about like EYE? Because what the fuck?
Before we even start talking to them,
Like, why does everybody have so many, like, it seems like there's way too many words for what they're trying to say, and it pisses me off.
Thank you very much, David. I appreciate you, man. Take care, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, David. Wow, we're
learning.
Getting educated as well here. It's great.
Well, we're going to get educated from someone we're drawing with because it's 15-15. And I think we're doing it.
No. That was incredible. Georgia is absolutely incredible. Oh, my God. All right, well, let's bring in the next linguist.
From Big Finny. All right.
Mä en ole koskaan syönyt parempaa karkkia kuin Shades.
How are you feeling, Peter?
Between two languages right now.
Okay. Would you like to
decide? I'll ask a question. How do you say 1, 2, 3 in your language?
1, 2, 3.
Are you confident?
I'm confident now, so I couldn't decide between two languages. So I asked that question to differentiate.
How about this? Before we even start talking to them.
Okay, genius.
Lock in.
Lock in.
Then you ask your question.
Yes.
There you go.
Lock in.
Right, so I couldn't decide between Finnish and Estonian. So I asked him how to say 1, 2, 3 to differentiate between the two.
No, you're right.
It's a language we don't know. So it's not, because he doesn't give me Cyprus vibes, it's not like Cypriot. Greek, Macedonia is an option because I don't know about Macedonia at all. Like, I literally don't know one thing about Macedonia.
Can we ask what region of Europe are you in?
All right, cool, yeah.
So what region of Europe are you in?
Yeah.
And then he goes southern, then we just go bang. Yeah. What region of Europe is your country in?
I would say north.
I'd say north.
That means that it's kind of off the, so it's going to be the Estones, Latvians, and Belarus. And how are we going to know which one it is? It's the biggest country.
I would say north. What's the biggest country?
Belarus.
What's got the biggest population?
Belarus. Population? I don't know. Maybe Lithuania. But I'm saying in terms of size-wise, Belarus is the biggest. You can see off the map, innit? But then he's on the border of Poland, and he could be on that. So yeah, I'd say Belarus.
All right, let's go for it. Yeah. All right.
Hey, at least I got it.
We haven't really got
time to get
a
to
strong
it.
idea on this one.
This is where we're the most confused.
I'd say the strongest logic is he said, I would say north, so we're maybe reading into that.
A bit too much.
And hoping that he's not 100% far north, he's more a small little bit north. So we're going to go for Belarus?
Yeah.
So we're going to go for Belarus.
Minsk.
Is that east? Is that east?
He said, I'd say north, bro.
I would say north.
So the northest possibles are Estonia, Latvia. So if you want, you can go for that region anyway.
Is there a reason for
he
Belarus?
wants to.
No, just because it's the biggest. It could say Latvia.
Oh, Latvia. You want to go Latvia? Latvia.
What? Most Europeans that are that come to the UK would be, I see mostly Lithuanians.
Fine. Lithuania. We're going for Lithuania.
The most people that I've met from this region would be Lithuanian people. So as you can see, we don't know what we're talking about because we've changed it whilst he was standing. So we have gone for Lithuania. If he now says Belarus, I think I'm going to swing for Nico. But at the end of the day, that's our logic.
So this is the tiebreaker.
And let us know what you're thinking.
Well, at first I thought he could be Estonian. So I asked him the question how to say 1, 2, 3. And there's a slight difference between Estonian and Finnish.
Finnish?
So I think...
I remember I said to you that language sounds completely different.
Yes, you did say that. Oh my gosh, you said that. Oh, we're finished.
We're finished.
Yeah.
We're finished. Well, we've gone for Lithuania. Peter has gone for Finland, and that's the correct answer, by the way, guaranteed. Let me know, what country are you from?
I am from Finland.
Okay.
I wanted to say northeast, but that would have been too obvious, so that's why I was sort of so that's why I said north.
Northeast.
Yeah, then.
If we had northeast, we would have been even more in this region.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Well, thank you very much.
Fox, you didn't tell me they were finished, dude.
Well done. All right, cheers. See you.
You should have known off rip that guy was
The
finished.
score is 18-15. Peter has got a 100% record, which is crazy. So Peter, if we hit this one on the head, and you don't.
Who you talking to, Sky? You want to fight?
Would you give us an extra point?
Give you double points.
Thank you, Peter. I have to say, Peter,
I love you, Peter.
You are absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah, no, genuinely.
The fact that you are getting them and that you're speaking to everyone in their languages off the jump, I find absolutely mental.
People in the comments show some love to Peter, man, because he's gracefully winning as well, man.
But now it's time for the final linguist.
Yeah.
Ja ma ei ole kunagi saanud paremat kommi kui shades.
And I got shades.
Good.
Good
Good start.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like I'm thinking outside of Spain. That seems too like big.
Thank you in your language.
Aitäh.
What?
Aitäh.
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 What is that? What is that? I've never even heard that word. Hello? Dad? Dad, are you here? Oh.
Aitäh.
Do you want me to lock in before you ask your question?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
You know he's a super villain. He's a super villain. Oh my gosh.
Let him lock it, because I know it is as well. Joke, man.
First, I didn't know what language she was speaking, but I understood when she said thank you in her language. So I'm locking in.
It is Spanish. Oh, that's what it is, though. You locked in? Yeah. All right, then.
Go.
So, aesthetically, she's giving Spanish vibes. The thing about Spain is they've got this little region next to it called Catalonia, and they speak Catalan. Aesthetically, give me that vibe. It does sound very Spanish, what she's saying, but there's some similarities, there's also differences.
Yeah.
So for that reason, just based off of her aesthetics and what she's talking about, sounds like it's Catalan. Of course, we have a question.
Yes.
So we can say, I don't know the history between Spain and Catalan, I don't. Or Catalonia, sorry. But can we not just say, is it on the Spain border or is it next to Spain?
We ask if it's on the Spain border. If it's not, we just go for Andorra.
Andorra's not on the Spain border? No, it's not. Okay, cool. Yeah? Okay, so
Really?
is your country on the border of Spain?
Nope.
In the bin?
I was 100% sold it was Catalan.
I was as well. Sounds very Catalonian. Can you repeat that sentence one more time?
Ma ei ole kunagi saanud paremat kommi kui shades.
Bro, how is that not Spain? Like, I don't know what other country that sounds like.
Oh my God.
Genuinely, what we said earlier, we said if it's not on the border of Spain, we can just go for Andorra because she does give me the aesthetics of a Spanish woman. Of course, she's obviously not Spanish.
Not a Spanish
I'm not saying
woman.
you are Spanish. I don't know if it's disrespect or not. She could be from Spain. No, it couldn't.
No, that's...
What did he say? What was your question again?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Gracias. Come on, bro. We know it's gracias.
Yeah. No, this is all you, so you should actually say this one.
Yeah, you're just saying just in case it's wrong. Just in case it's wrong. But to be fair, guys, I don't think we had much to go off of because she threw me off with that one. Because I thought
I think they're going to get lucky here.
In Catalonia, because they speak Catalan. But of course, Andorra is right there. It doesn't border Spain, I don't think. Well, of course it does. Is it not there? No, that's that small bit there, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't border Spain. It has to be Catalan, man. So for that reason, we're going to say it is a small little region there of Andorra. And I've never met someone from there, so.
Neither.
So Peter, please, cut through.
Right, so she said that her country doesn't border Spain, except technically Catalonia is Spain. So Andorra is next to Spain.
So what does that mean then?
So he's dunking on us.
So it can't be Andorra.
Okay, well, fair play. Because for me, if it's not, look, listen to this. If it's not Andorra or Catalonia, I wasn't gonna get it.
No?
I wasn't.
Never.
Innit? Wallahi, look at
And we got sent then, because why is Catalonia a country here?
It's a language, I guess.
It's a region.
Part of Spain, yeah.
It's the region.
Oh,
the region of Spain.
Yeah.
It's the region. Oh, yeah, sure.
We wouldn't have got it there.
We wouldn't, yeah.
Because that sounded Spanish to me, or similar to. Wait, not Portuguese.
No.
But to be fair, it's a language I don't speak. But I did know the word for thank you in her language.
Which is?
So I locked in
Malta.
It fell off, but Estonia.
Yes, that's the one.
Estonia?
Oh, I was never getting that.
Never. Wow. So
you look very similar to like Spain.
Yeah, that's all misleading, you know, because I'm actually half Egyptian and half
Yeah,
Estonian.
you threw me off with the half Egyptian.
Ah, okay.
You threw me off. Peter?
You threw me off.
Oh my gosh, man.
In fact, you managed to get Estonia, Peter.
Lillian, thank you so much, Lillian. What did you think of Shades?
Fabulous.
Fabulous. Oh, nice. Oh,
Even the orange?
That's amazing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Myself and Chunks, we have lost this episode. Slightly heartbreaking, but you know what? Peter is just an animal. Anything you want to say, Peter?
Thank you very much for having me. I enjoyed it.
We really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You are a pleasure to be around, apart from the fact that you smoked us. Make sure you check out Peter's socials.
Apart from the fact that you smoked
he is
us.
a legend. What are they again, Peter, just so everyone knows?
Peter Cole's Languages.
You smashed it, man.
Thank you very much.
You smashed it.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure.
Damn. Bangies from the Angiski.